Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Hi, Bob. Hello. Do you have any idea with regards to the gift of a door of check as well as the rights of the individuals and the case exception versus producers bank?
Oh, you mean producers bank
Yeah.
versus Excelsa?
Yes.
Our assignment in negotiable instruments. Like the producers bank versus Excelsa is quite hard. So let's start with the case first, okay?
Excelsa applied for packing credit line or credit export advance to Producers Bank. A few months earlier, Kwangjo called BPI. Kwangjo asked BPI to issue a letter of credit on his behalf in the amount of $23,000 for the account of Shin Sung Commercial Corporation. Beneficiary for this letter of credit is TL World Corporation.
Audio Jungle.
On December 1986, Producers Bank approves Excelsa's application for packing credit line in the amount of 300,000 pesos, of which about 96,000 pesos in principal remained outstanding. Excelsa executed the corresponding promissory notes evidencing the indebtedness. On prior events, Excelsa has an existing blanket mortgage with Producers Bank. Excelsa is again walking towards the Producers Bank, this time with two sets of paper, one for letters of credit and one for the export drafts. Excelsa presented for negotiation to Producers drafts drawn under the letter of credit and the corresponding export documents in consideration for its drawings. Producers Bank purchased the drafts and export documents by paying respondent the peso equivalent of the drawings. The purchase was subject to the conditions laid down in two separate undertakings by respondent dated March 17, 1987 and April 10, 1987. The drawer, by drawing the instrument, admits the existence of the pay and his then capacity to endorse, and engages that on due presentment the instrument will be accepted or paid or both, according to its tenor, and that if it be dishonored, that the necessary proceedings on dishonor be duly taken. He will pay the amount thereof to the holder or to any subsequent endorser who may be compelled to pay it. But a drawer may insert in the instrument an express stipulation negativing or limiting its own liability to the holder, except as herein otherwise provided, when a negotiable instrument has been dishonored by non-acceptance or non-payment, notice of dishonor must be given to the drawer and to each endorser, and any drawer or endorser to whom such notice is not given is discharged. When a foreign bill appearing on its face to be such is dishonored by non-acceptance, it must be duly protested for non-acceptance. By non-acceptance is dishonored, and where such a bill has not been previously been dishonored by non-payment, it must be duly protested for non-payment. If it is not so protested, the drawer and endorsers are discharged. Where a bill does not appear in its face to be a foreign bill, protest thereof in case of dishonor is unnecessary. But let's not talk about acceptor because this is not relevant to the topic. The main problem of the case is how to make Excelsa will be liable as the drawer despite the lack of notice of dishonor and protest, which under Section 152 discharges the drawer. The court explained thus, petitioner, which is Excelsa, however, can still be made liable under the letter of undertaking. It bears stressing that it is a separate contract from the side draft. The liability of petitioner under the letter of undertaking is direct and primary. It is independent from his liability under the side draft. Liability subsists on it even if side draft was dishonored for non-acceptance or non-payment. Respondent agreed to purchase the draft and credit petitioner's value upon the undertaking that he will reimburse the amount in case the side draft is dishonored.
I'm the one who took the video. Let me see.
Talking in my sleep at night, making myself crazy. Out of my mind, out of my mind. Wrote it down and read it out, hoping it would save me. The check, he now gave it to somebody else, somebody else. But the check is in the hands of the HDC. The requisites, one complete and regular, she became the holder for it was overdue. Two, good faithful you, good faith and it was horrible you. Three, there's no notice, no notice of infirmity in the instrument. And if you're under him, you ain't getting over him. These are the rules, I count 'em. These are the rules, I count 'em. These are the rules of NAL. These are the rules, I count 'em. These are the rules of NAL. I keep pushing forwards, but he keeps pulling me backwards. Nowhere to turn, nowhere to turn. The girl just wants the money, how can he be the liable? No, I never learned, I never learned. My love, he used to know we're secondarily liable. One, pays existence, he admitted with capacity to endorse. Two, he read and engage. Instrument paid and accepted. Agree. If dishonored, he'll be to the party entitled to be paid. And if you're under him, you ain't getting over him. These are the rules I count 'em. These are the rules I count 'em. These are the rules of NL. These are the rules I count 'em. These are the rules of NL.
Created using Powtoon.
Help you in our topic in whole grain due course, the liability of the drawer, and the case producers of bank versus Excel.
Yes, thank you so much, Tar. Just amazing.
Okay, see you in our class. Bye.
Bye.
Don't be late. Judge might get angry.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Sige.